Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been saying. And you ladies do an awesome job. That's the whole point of a dark negative cult. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to have a negative bad outlook so that they can destiny swap with you. I mean, that's what the readers have been saying over and over and over again. It's almost like a broken record, but that's fine. Broken records don't have to be fixed. You get a new record. Look at the positive side. You just get a new record, and you get better cults. So it's what it is. If they're wanting you to have a negative outlook, then we have to have an understanding that it's backfiring, right? I mean, I could most certainly have a negative outlook on the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving, but I'm overjoyed to be alive. I'm not the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I mean, we have to be grateful. We have to have a degree of being grateful, and that's the thing. It's rage bait, right? They want you to, oh God, what is happening? Like, I don't live in Lake Isabella, California, where earthquakes happen. No, 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 no. I give Lake Isabella earthquakes to their mother for Mother's Day. Isabella's mother. Yeah, it's just what it is. Hey, nothing like giving my ex-wife her daughter as an earthquake for Mother's Day. I can't do anything about that. It has nothing to do with me. You have to look at the brighter side of things because they do. They want you to be paranormally. That's what it is. And I mean, I can't do anything about Hurricane Barbara, the evil stepmother at the church. I can't do anything about her blowing all that. I think it's funny. I think it's great all the churches got a good Hurricane Barbara blow job. It's like the big bad wolf. That's what it is. And I understand a lot of people aren't going to understand that. They're not going to understand that they want us to have a negative outlook on natural disasters, that they want us to think the world is ending because they tried to end someone else's. See, they don't understand how bad that karmic backfire is, that they're responsible for that. But I think that's great. I think that's absolutely wonderful that they're responsible for fucking up all those people's lives. I can't do anything about that. Now, the people that were affected, they may have a different story, but shit ain't got nothing to do with me. No, no, no. I mean, I might have been the target. But fucking it didn't hit me. It hit Lake Isabella. Earthquake on Mother's Day. That's what it is. You just give that to let mom handle that. Let mom, I'm all for people raising their own kids. I'm all for that. And I'm all for helping out, but I can't do anything about homeless voodoo backfire, fucking up all the homes in Lake Isabella, California. That's the voodoo person's problem. It's not a me problem, right? And I mean, that's the understanding, and people may not understand that. They want me to be, oh my God, what are you doing attacking my business and fucking up Lake Isabella? No, 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 no. You give that shit away as a gift. It's a gift. It's the thought that counts. It's just what I want mom to have a great Mother's Day present. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I mean, we could have sent her daughter off to a wonderful island where rich men are available. Lots of rich men on an island. Yeah, I can't remember what's the name of it. Frankenstein Island. Was it Frankenstein Island? Yeah, a lot of rich men there, man. And they do. They love children. They love kids, man. Let me tell you. I can't do anything about that. Right? If you know that they want you freaking out and being angry, and what they do, they want you to just feel like your whole world's burning down. But as an earth angel, it didn't burn my world down, just the city of angels, Los Angeles, caught on fire. Okay, great. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't be upset about the city of angels catching on fire. That's a them problem, not a me problem. And it is. I mean, I understand they wanted to put a end to the rebirth, and all they did was put an end to their own rebirth. I can't do anything about that. I can't. I'm happy for them. It's what they wanted for another's what they got for themselves. I'm overjoyed. Let me give them a round of applause. It's like the world's smallest violin. She found something good. She did. She found something good. It's just what it is. I mean, and that's what they're starting to understand is the more they try to take away from the divine, the more the divine takes away from them. Come here, Daisy. Come here. It's okay. I mean, they didn't even want me. They didn't even want. They sacrificed animals, didn't they? We got pushing up Daisy out of the deal. Isn't that great? Isn't that a positive? That's what it is. While cults are sacrificing animals, we're getting little puppies and naming them after John Wick's dog. That's what it is. I mean, it's what it is. She's she's a happy little. She's happy as a lark. She's happy as a lark. Now I don't know about the people who lost their pets to cult sacrificing them. That's not a me problem. That's a cult sacrificing animals problems. And they certainly don't want you to know that they were dark and sinister enough because she did. She said, pay attention to the details of Las Vegas. And I did. I paid attention real well. They wanted you silenced, so they put masks on you. They locked everything down so that they could do whatever behind the scenes. They gave you they lined you up and gave you and now 78% of all of the autopsy reports revolve around not the illness, the 78%. That's my birth year. That's my birth. Do I look like I was born in 78? That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't guess we need to be putting all of our personal information out there, but y'all have already got that 888 energy all in the cards. And I mean, waking up at 3:33 with aren't y'all talking about having a Christ conscious connection? Aren't y'all talking about the Pisces sun having a Christ consciousness connection, a direct connection to the Christ consciousness? Isn't that what y'all are talking about? That's what it is. And I know they don't want to hear about that coming from me. They don't want to hear that I have connected to the Most High through Reiki and QHHT and transcending consciousness with the Buddha. I took the instructor's classes and I added my own technique to it. I just made myself better. It's just what it is. And we should all be making ourselves better. It has nothing to do with being better than someone else, which is the problem that they're having. It's like, oh God, we can't stand someone being better than us. Well, if they can't stand someone being better than them, that's because they are and they can't stand it. It's just because they are. We should be happy about that. We've gotten better than someone else. That's what it is. I mean, kudos to everyone that has done anything to succeed. If you got out of bed this morning, that's a fucking success. That's the best shit. Who could ask for anything more? That's what it is. There's some children in the hill country that are flooding right now. They don't get that joy tomorrow. However, I find it interesting that we make such a great big deal out of 20 children getting washed off to God, but we don't say anything about them getting locked up on Frankenstein Island with rich men. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. If you can give them to rich men on an island, you can give them to God with a river. Simple enough. Simple enough. Be happy. You gotta be happy about that. Don't let them suck you in and rage bait you, make you angry about all the doomsday occult destruction that you're seeing play out before your eyes. And they don't want to be stopped. They want to stop the healer. They don't want to stop the doomsday cult that wipes all of you out. No. They want to stop the healer that sees it, and that's fine. That's fine. How's their divine protection? I hear there's a lot of chaos and calamity going on in the background while the healer's just la 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 la. That's what it is. Best I can do. Right? I take a leap of faith. I get caught by the universe. That's what happens when you work every day at being better with your connection to the Most High. That's what it is. You have to practice. I put in the comments of the last short 1,000 on the clock. Put in the comments of the last short. That's what it is. The Dark Emperor plays both sides. No, 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 no. I glow like the Light Emperor, and my negative feminine Emperor side can spot shit before it gets washed out of the hill country of Texas. It's just what it is. But you say something, you got reader after reader talking about how the sun is 10 steps ahead of them. Well, fuck this video right now. We've got 10 more disasters coming before you remember this one. That's what it is. If you know what the result is that they're wanting, do the opposite. Make jokes about that shit. Do they find it funny now? Right? Because see, that's the thing. They find it funny because that's all they wanted. They wanted to see their unalive magic work on a healer, so they kept trying. They kept trying. It kept bouncing off, and oh god, well, we're already in trouble now. We've already caused one natural disaster. Let's just keep it going, and then we'll let the healer hold the bag. But wait a minute, the healer has 5-star reviews, and he keeps outing them, and nobody does anything. It's okay. To hell with China. China's gone. It's just what we got to be happy. It's what it is. They don't have to work so hard anymore for cheap shit for America. 900 earthquakes. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. However, if I know for a fact that that is all they want is me to get upset and angry about what they're doing, I'm going to make jokes about that shit. Bring it to the light of it. We're going to be all love, light, and truth about the darkest shit that could have ever happened on your planet. Right? Reader after reader after reader talks about it being a man-made disaster, natural disasters, body bags for everyone. No one is safe. Okay, yay! Starseeds always wanted to go home. Yay! We all get to go home. Woo! That's what it is. I can't do anything about that, right? Now you're going to have and that's it. They want you to be quiet because they just want it to happen. They just want you to lay back and let it happen. They want to cross your boundaries. They want to wash your children out of the hill country. And they just want you to lay back and take it. Oh, you're so good when you just lay there and take it like that. I'm kind of like Lee in the UK. Lee's just laying back and letting that demonic torment just take him over. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. What I can do is tell you that if I know what they want, I'm going to do the opposite. Are people going to understand that? No, but fuck, they didn't understand anything else we talked about. So why does it matter now? They want you to be angry and in fear and in rage. Well, hell, I know that's the 3 ways the jinn enter the body. So if that's now backfiring on all the reptilian lizard brains because the reptilian brain controls sex, fight, or flight, right? So now they have opened themselves up to sex demons, right? They want to fight. They're in rage. Cool. Demon hitched. It's just what it is. Flight. Oh, they want to take flight. Oh, I'm so scared. That's what it is. Heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear, or when you're in your passion. Cool. That's the reptilian brain. That means they have specifically targeted reptilian brains, lizard brains, with a jinn at that. I can't do anything about that. Right? They were operating out of their reptilian brain because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to create paranormal episodes in your life, right? They wanted you in fear so that this entity or whatever could influence you and sabotage what you're doing. Okay, great. They wanted you in rage, so they kept rage baiting you, hoping that that entity could take control because it has happened before. We've already got readers telling Taurus, don't you remember last time this happened? And I mean, if Taurus can't get a good visual through that logical brain, go over to the police body cam of when they used the jinn on INFJ Pocahontas. Simple enough. It's not that hard to logically figure out. Just got to be willing to do it and have the cojones. Have the cojones to put an end to the rich people that are enjoying it. They get off on it. Okay, great. I get off on making fun of them. It's just what it is. If you can't be happy If you can't be happy even when rich men are inside your kids, what kind of life are you living? If you didn't do anything about it then, chances are you ain't going to do anything about it now. So why the fuck does it matter? Right? You got reader after reader talking about they want to sabotage. Hell, I would think me sitting here making jokes about the things they want me angry about. Hell, that'd be sabotage. To me personally, that's sabotaging your shit, not caring about others. It's what it is. It's what it is. But if you know that that's what they want you to do, they want you to be in heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear. Okay, I'm not afraid that Lake Isabella Earthquake went to her mother for Mother's Day. It's the thought that counts. I think it was a beautiful gift idea. Tarot readers are talking about the devil working through Pisces toxic X. It's a beautiful Father's Day gift for all the daddies. I bet there is chaos and calamity going on in the background of Pisces world. That's what it is. That's on the other side of the fence. The other side of the fence, yeah, that's where the toxic X is working through Pisces X, or the devil is working through Pisces toxic X. That's what it is. It's okay. That's the daddy's problem. Look at daddy. He raised Lake Isabella Earthquake. That's his child. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that shit. I can't do anything about these cult members that I'm not a part of, right? And that's the energy in the cards. It's a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. They're coveting. They're coveting something that's someone else's, right? And then you ask yourself, well, why is Pisces? Look what kind of fucking people they are. Look what they turned out to be. Right? They tried to destroy someone so bad that they destroyed other people's lives and then kept at it. Oh fuck, well we got to keep at it. We got to keep other people's lives are getting fucked up. Oh god, we got to shut him up. Oh god, they didn't care. They don't care about what they did. They're afraid they're going to get caught, so now they're in fear. Cool, now they're gin hitched. The entities that they sent out, that they summoned with the Egyptian Book of Death and the Egyptian Book of Life, it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about witches coming together and whipping up shit, playing with stuff they should have never played with. Right? Because what? Because they wanted to learn voodoo? Okay, great. How'd that work out for you? I'm happy they tried to fucking learn something for a change. That's what it is. That's what it is. When you can read the energy and you know what they're doing, cool. They wanted you in a state of rage. They wanted you in a state of fear. They wanted you to feel like the world was ending. Okay, if you know what they want for another is what they wanted for themselves, now they're in the timeline where they're in fear, they're in rage, and their timeline is ending. I can't do anything about it. Yay, they got what they wanted for someone else. Yay! That's what it is. They manifested it. I can't do anything about that. Right? Out of thousands of sessions. I mean, all of you are learning about manifestation and where you put your energy, where your focus goes, the energy grows. Okay, great. So if they wanted hell for the Earth Angel, and now they feel like trigger demons in a nightmare, well, that's hell. They wanted hell for the Earth Angel, and now they're in hell themselves. Okay. Yay, they got what they wanted for someone else. Congratulations. It's the thing. Out of thousands of sessions, I've been trying to debunk Dolores Cannon. Cool, out of thousands of sessions, she never found a hell. It was always, we go back to source. And I agree with that. I agree with that. However, if these individuals have upset the divine so bad, they manifested hell. Now they get Hades. Now they get the Egyptian underworld. It's just what it is. None of Dolores Cannon's clients had ever been there before. That's because now we're at the end. Now judgment has finally fallen before us. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? They can't believe I'm surviving their unalive magic. I can't believe it backfired on them. It's what it is. I can't believe I'm protected from it and they're not. I can't do anything. Yay! What they wanted for someone else is what they wanted for themselves. I can't do anything about that. Right? When I've got reader after reader talking about all they want to do is rage bait you, poke the bear, get you in heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear because natural disasters are happening that they caused, then people are just going to have to understand I'm rebelling against that shit. We got to find a positive side to the natural disasters. It's what it is. It's what it is. Planes are falling out of the air. You should be building better planes. It's just what it is. That's what it is. I do believe in the cards at that time. It was people doing spiritual work trying to stop our travel. They didn't want us traveling around. They didn't want us mobile. Look at that shit. Planes falling out of the sky. That's what it is. Who knows what these magicians have done? Who knows what they've done? You'd have to talk to the magician that does the fucking magic trick. That's what it is. Right? And it's kind of hard to sit here and say that we don't believe in magic at this point. There's fucking spell books. Any candle magic, you go to the store. That's why this information is not made for these people. Right? When you make it readily available to individuals and then it gets out of hand, you got to keep in mind though, this cult that they're talking about in the cards, they wanted this to happen. They wanted to put the blame off on someone else, and then when they now they're in their ego because it didn't work. It worked on fucking China. It worked on the natural disasters all around us. But that was the energy that was in the cards earlier. Whatever they summoned, whatever entity has went back on these people, doesn't like humans. It doesn't care. It doesn't care who it hurts. That's what it is. Doesn't care how much destruction. She said it. They have summoned the kind of entity that is all about destroying planets. Okay, congratulations. That's what it is. I'm not going to get in heightened states of rage and fear so that I can be affected by that influential. That's what it is. What my shield's for. It keeps it blocked out. Makes me happy. Makes me feel great in my bubble. Are people going to understand that? No, but hell, they didn't understand anything before it happened. So why should we care now? Yeah, we got to take care of ourselves. Keep healing. Right? People are going to think that is heartless. No, no, no. We cared when we told you it was going to happen. Now that it's happening, we don't care anymore. We've got all the fucking care out of our system. We cared, we cared, we cared. Now it's happening. Okay, cool. We don't care anymore. No one cared until it happened. Now we don't care. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. When we gave a shit, no one listened. Now that everyone's, oh God, what do? We don't give a shit. That's what it is. You didn't give a shit. The not give a shit is getting repaid with not give a shit. That's what it is. Go talk to those responsible. I can't do anything about that. What am I responsible for? 5-star reviews on Google. That's what it is. How do I get those? You healing yourself, doing the work, right? Oh, they didn't like that. People that like to mask you up, line you up, lock you down, and then 78% of all of the unalives. Okay, cool. That is 100% crimes against humanity. That was euthanizing you. That was concentration camps. Like you were the chosen ones. Like you were the chosen ones in WW2, the transfer of wealth. You let those in power do it once again. They just found a better way to fool you with it. They didn't need a gas chamber. You walked right down there willingly and masked up. I can't do anything. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. I would assume that the whole point to all of it would be, now that we are seeing all these catastrophes happen on the planet, it's less people to have to take care of when the end. That's what it is. That's what it is. China's getting 900 earthquakes. Looks like they took several billion of them out. Who knows? What is 78%? Is that only in America? Who knows? I stuck to the old ways. Their new shit doesn't affect me. Did we see through it and try to tell people? Yeah. What did they want to say? You're crazy. Okay, great. Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day? That shit's crazy. The devil working through Pisces toxic X, giving that to Father's Day. That's their crazy Father's Day gift. I can't worry about that. I just can't worry about that. That's what it is. They wanted to smile in your face and lead you astray. Cool. Now at this point, I'm leading you to the light, and I'm still going to smile in their face. It's what it is. It's just what it is. However, yes, I agree with the readers. There's a lot of chaos and calamity going on in the background, because now it's like we set out, and this is all in divine plan. This is God's war. This is 100% God ironing things out, fixing things. It's the law of interference that Dolores Cannon talked about. That's what it is, right? When you have dark individuals like that want to leave people in the dark and do evil, sinister shit behind the scenes, that is directly affecting the evolution of humanity. Right? However, when you've got readers talking about the ancestors are like, you know what, screw it, let's just reset anyway. Right? When you leave this vessel and you go to the other side, time does not exist. Right? But freaking, I saw a post that went out today. It said sometimes you get called home to go to war. That's what it is. The war between heaven and hell, as above, so below. Okay, great. What have they included? The unseen realms of the jinn. They're fucking stupid. That's what it is. Now you got aliens and starseeds, and you got UFO disclosure at the White House. Now it's just the multiverse has opened wide open, and the Matrix is what it is. It's what it is. I can remember when they talked about that, when that programmer said they flipped that Willow chip on that artificial intelligence. The universe expands as we do, as we expand as a species. The law of mentalism. The all is mind. As we expand our minds, the universe expands too. They said when they ran the test on that Willow chip, when they flipped it on just to test it, like instantly the universe expanded like 1,000,000,000,000 years. Holy shit. Who knows? Whatever they said, but it totally negated. We have advanced to where what Albert Einstein said about God doesn't roll the dice. He said in this scenario with the quantum chip, maybe he does. God's now rolling the dice with the it's whatever. Your next thought is your new reality. Look at that. That's what it is, right? But quantum entangling me into the situation with voodoo, that's the opposite. That's the dark side of what I do. I can teach surrogate Reiki teddy bears. I can teach past life regressions through QHHT. They can't teach you the death experience over here. You're not going to learn anything once you're done. Once they teach you the death experience, you've learned all you're ever going to learn again. They're voodoo dolls. I can't believe in my Reiki teddy bears without believing in their voodoo dolls. That's what it is. I can't sit here and practice and preach my Reiki teddy bears. What's the difference? Love always wins. Love and light, shit always wins. There's information available while their shit is in the dark. Their shit is underground. Their shit they can't talk about. Leviathan's moving around. That's what it is. You got readers talking about an underwater creature in Spain. As soon as I heard her say it, I was sitting out here. I was like, "Oh, what? My Leviathan? It's pool sweep. my pool sweep does shit. I don't know if it reaches up and grabs Spanish armadas and yanks them to the bottom of the ocean, but it's what it is. Maybe God's rolling the dice with them. Who knows?" All right, I gotta go play with the dog. It's what it is. Y'all figure it out. And I mean, that was the energy. Pisces, you need to remove yourself from the community. Yes, I agree, because they sent that energy here. It's what it is. Who's the healer that they're trying to take out? Okay, great. I'm divinely protected from that shit. What is going to happen? It's their karma. I can't do anything about that. What they put out is coming back to them. That's what it is. However, just what was taken comes back. Just don't expect it to come back the way it was taken. I agree. 100%. That's what it is. Right? And I mean, when you've got the readers talking about it can't be stopped, no, it can't. Fucking, it's in God. It's in God's hands now. How are you going to stop God's hands? Enough said. Okay. Namaste.